is up? Chris Schroeder here with Resellerator and reselling electronics for profit. Today, guys, I have Jayson Olivio. It is Olivio. Is it Olivio or Olivo?
Olivo.
Olivo. Got it. Okay, cool. So I have Jayson here. Jayson started with us about a month and a half ago-ish. And he's already finished 100% of the curriculum, and he's starting to get the snowball rolling for him. And I wanted to bring him on here because he's around the $5,000 in sales mark. So he's made a little over about $1,000, $1,500 in profit. And I want him to share a couple of things he's learned and what his goals are for the future, and kind of go from there. So number one, Jayson, number one thing I want to ask you, man, is like, so far, how are you liking the program? What's the biggest thing you've gotten out of the program?
The biggest thing I got out of the program was to learn how to negotiate with people. And my favorite thing about the program itself is having these Zoom calls and being surrounded by like-minded people.
Do you think that's been like a key, like a major key to like you growing as quick as you have? I mean, doing 5,000 in sales when you've done 0 is pretty good, and making a little over 1,000, 1,500. I know you've made a good amount of profit on like certain items like phones and other things. And then funny enough, you just told me that $2,000 of your sales were in the past 7 days. Is that right?
That is right. Yes.
So it was, you can see the slow trickle of it coming in, and then it builds, right? It's like Amos does, It's like the longer you're in this business, the better it gets, right?
Yeah.
So community is the biggest part for you, and the Zoom calls?
Yeah, I really do love communicating with the other members of the organization and forming like this bond of like we help each other out kind of thing, and listening to you guys and you guys coaching us and stuff like that is probably the best part of the program.
Got a quick question. Which is your favorite class?
I would say, well, obviously, I mean, that's a hard one, Chris,
I don't coach anymore. So, hey, Tyler took over my position because he's better at that thing, So, no. So which class is your favorite?
If I were he actually personalizes our zones and says, hey, man, you can get this guy for this, all for this. He tells us exactly what to do, and it's like he's almost doing it almost kind of for us, but he's like showing us the door. We just have to walk through it and actually pursue it.
Yeah. The way Matt says it is or he's basically helping you guys see the money that's already already there, right? Because that's what it is, especially with the consoles. Like, there's literally just money sitting on the marketplace, but he has to just like squeegee your eyeballs so you can see it, right? So it's, I like Matt's call a lot.
Yeah, I like Matt's call too.
I've made money off of Matt's call. So, Jayson, like, you are in the military.
And the barracks, but I mean, it's not that
You're
bad.
making the best of it, though, man.
I am. The best part about it is actually, I use a lot of the military's like equipment for my business.
Oh, there you go.
So like instead of going and because I almost bought a printer, I almost bought a printer. I bought a scale. So I mean, we don't have like little scales, but I bought like a scale from Office Depot, but I saved so much by just going to the MWR Liberty Center, go in there, use their computer, sign into my eBay account, and just print out paper. And I use their ink. I use
Yeah, you
their
guys have access to that already anyway, huh? Yeah.
right. There's a lot of benefits that come with. I think people in the military should definitely start their own business in their barracks room, and this is probably one of the best things that they can possibly do.
That's awesome, dude. Well, dude, so we want to be at 10,000 a month, 30 days from now. So I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay. Yep.
So 30 days from now, we want to see within a 30-day period 10,000 in sales. So we know you're around the 3 to 4K profit range, and you're checking your KPIs, you're doing the stuff. I want to talk about that a little bit too, like the fact of like you being able to track your stuff the way that we kind of recommend. Does that help a lot?
It does. I'm not very good at tracking my KPIs. Honestly, that's just the truth. I mean, it's awesome. You give us everything to do it. I'm about, I would say, average about 2 to 3 meetups, maybe 4 a week.
Yeah, still not bad.
The other day, I think I did 2 in a row. So I would say I'm at like I meet people almost at least 4 times a week. I would say at least 4 closes.
And you're only running ads at like $5 to $10 a day.
That's the best part about it. I get like 2 to 3 leads a day.
That's awesome.
Sometimes none on a day, but sometimes one. But I mean, this is like a part-time gig kind of thing for me as of right now. I'm just, I want to make more money. I want to be a business guy, and I just bought a Harley, so
awesome.
So that's kind of those are, and I'm a car guy, and what guy, if you like cars, you should go out there instead of playing video games. You should go out there and try to hustle and make something of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah, man. Awesome. So I wanna tag along with something you just said there. You want to be a business guy.
Yeah.
So one reason and the way that I put Resellerator together was to teach you guys business principles.
Hmm.
Uh, I feel like that's been done. What do you think? Like how to effectively actually run a business, just using a reselling business as the catalyst for that.
I mean, I think it's a legit business. I mean, it really is. You go on eBay and you look at the market for what things are worth, excuse me, and then you buy low and sell higher, and that's obviously what our system is in America. I mean, we're in a capitalist system, so
Yeah.
anybody who's trying to make some extra wages could do what I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
and you pretty much give us everything. It's up to us to figure out on how we want to do it.
I
Really,
like
I
that.
would say.
Yeah.
It's really up to us on how we want to run our business. If we, don't want to do 15 reach outs a day, but we want to do 5 reach outs a day. I mean, that's all on the person. Like how many reach outs do you want to do?
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm at the airport right now. Big old intercom above me. But yeah, dude, Jayson, that is awesome, dude. Anything that you would tell to people that might be on the fence when it comes to getting into Resellerator?
I would say do it. It's worth it because you have a group of guys who are supportive and who will help you build your business, and you have really great coaches, people who took the time out to help you with your success, and you have all the tools that in the Resellerator program that are handy and they work. And I mean, you're investing in yourself, really. You have to think of it as an investment rather than as a liability.
A lot of people call it a cost.
Yeah, I read a lot. So I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and Rich Dad Poor Dad says, Rich Dad says, buy businesses, right? He says, buy businesses. That's how you get rich. And what you're doing by purchasing Resellerator, you're buying your business. Really,
Wow.
all you have to do
I
is
didn't think of it like that.
that's what you're doing. You're buying your business, and you have these guys and all of us helping you along the way and cheering you on and wanting you to succeed.
I love that, man. Well, I really appreciate you, man, and I know you're gonna hit that 10K in the next 30 days, and I'm looking forward to that interview as well. Can't wait to do that. So, really appreciate you coming on, man. I'm gonna end this one real quick, and then we will pop on for our 1 month check-in, and that way we can go over how to do that. All right.
All right.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You
Hoorah.
guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe, and